Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. And today I'll be talking about the most common question that I am getting from all of my friends or even those people who are seeing my post on social media. And that is how to get started in this industry. So today we're going to be talking about how to become a virtual assistant. So if you want to know more, please continue watching. Now, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to get notification about the videos that I'll be creating. So to let you know, I'll be creating different trainings about the different niches or skills that you can actually work on even if you don't have any experience. The only thing that the number one skill that you really have to have is good communication skill. So if you're like me who already work as a call center agent, it will be an advantage for you to get or to land your first job or your first client. Alright, so how to become a virtual assistant even if you don't have any experience at all. To give you a little bit testimony or background about myself, I actually started without any experience at all and without even looking at different courses or paid courses out there. All I did is research, and I actually learned more when I already landed my first work. So the good thing about me is that I was able to get a client who's really ready and who's okay to train me. And you're gonna get more of those clients that are really willing to train you. I think that's because it's the first phase of being a virtual assistant, and since you will be learning their business, it's really a necessity for them to train you. So that's totally fine as long as you know that you can work with the job description. As long as you can do it, then the training will be provided by the client itself. All right, so today I'll be talking about few things. There's actually I actually have a long list of things to discuss so you could become a virtual assistant even if you don't have any experience at all. So first thing that you need is, of course, a laptop or a PC. So if you don't have one, you really have to invest. When I started to think, or when I decided to be a virtual assistant, what I actually did is I bought my first laptop. And I didn't really bought a brand new one. That's because of budget. I don't have any cash with me that time to buy a brand new laptop. Plus, when it comes to freelancing, you might be asking, what should you be getting or look for when regards to a laptop or a PC? So based on my experience, it should be i5 and 8GB laptop or a PC. That's because even if you're just going to be working with admin tasks, it will still require multiple tabs to be opened at the same time. So it will slow down your PC or your laptop if you are going to get a lower kind of a laptop or PC. Not unless you're gonna buy a brand new laptop wherein we actually bought a company laptop wherein it's only i3. However, it's 8 gig, and then it's the newest generation already, 11 gen. So we get a good review wherein it has actually the same speed with i5 and 8 gig laptop. So it will really depends on the review. You can check it out. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that you can check. But what I actually got is a second-hand laptop. The brand is Toshiba, but the spec is i5 and 8 gig. I think it's only second gen, but it worked well for me. And I can say that that's the best investment that I did, because I actually paid 12,000 pesos. And 12,000 pesos that time is a big amount for me. Especially I'm still working as a call center agent back then, and I don't have any other part-time work. Okay, so that's the thing. First thing that you will have to prepare, you really have to invest on the tool that you will be using, a laptop or a PC. It really depends on how you will be working. Like me, I want to work outside as well, or anywhere as long as there's internet. So I preferred laptop. Alright, now aside from laptop, I also mentioned about internet. So you have to have a reliable internet. As a business owner myself, and we've hired several virtual assistants, that's the number one thing that we're looking at. Or you are going to lose the client that you will be working for if you're not gonna have a reliable internet provider. And there's a lot of options out there. Even if I can actually connect my data on my laptop and it works well. So you just have to have different options maybe when it comes to the internet service that you need. All right, so that's the first thing. The laptop and a reliable internet connection is what you need to get started. That's the first thing. Second is you have to start building your portfolio. You can start with a CV. You can update it with your work experience, but it's still better if you could build your portfolio. In portfolio, you can actually create one using Canva. There's a lot of templates that you can actually get there, and you just have to fill out all the necessary informations that are needed to get that good-looking portfolio. However, one of the things, when I started, I wasn't actually able to build a portfolio. What I did is I actually optimized all of my social media accounting, especially LinkedIn. You have to optimize it in a way that once the clients see it, it looks like it is already your CV. It's showing your professional career, your past work experiences, and even the description of each work that you actually did. It should be all in there, especially your LinkedIn. Now, when I started, I actually worked, or I'm still with Upwork up until now, and my Upwork profile serves as my portfolio, or my CV rather. I put in certificates in there, and as long as you follow the guideline when it comes to creating a good profile, you as a freelancer, you're gonna be surprised with the clients that you are going to be that you will be applying. So that's the second thing. Start building your portfolio, or start with your updated CV. It will really depends on the skills or the niche that you would like to offer on your client. So if you're more on the creative side, you need to build a portfolio because you need to have a sample. You need to provide samples of your work. All right, so that's the second thing. Now, I mentioned about the niche or the skills that you have to offer. I've been getting this question that, in order for you to give your service, you have to answer the question, what do you enjoy most doing? So when I started, I was a customer service representative for several years in call center. So that's my first skill that I actually added it to my Upwork profile, and that's one of these the service that I'm trying to offer. However, I decided not to take any phone calls type of a job. That's because of the toxic account that I worked for when I was in call center. So I decided not to take any calls with the job that I'll be working. So when we say virtual assistant, there will be more opportunities that you can actually choose from admin task, social media manager, and other things that you can actually do without even taking phone calls. So that's my decision. So with you, if you're still on the stage that you are trying to define what you would like to offer, start by answering the question, what do you like most? And one of the things that I actually like to do, and what I also answered, aside from, of course, deciding not to take any type of a work wherein I need to do calls, something like that, one of my passion is doing social media. So creating graphics, doing engagement, how to increase the followers of a specific page, something like that. So I became curious. I'm not an expert to it. I'm still on the level wherein I'm learning how to become a social media manager, but at least I was able to answer the question, what do you enjoy most in doing? It's like you're not really working at all, but you're doing what you love, all right? So that's the first thing that you need to do in order to define what is the skill or the niche that you like to offer to your client. And there's more out there. I didn't really realize when, or I didn't really define a specific niche that I'd like to offer. What I was doing, especially with Upwork, is I'm reading the job description. Every time that there's a work that's being posted or a job that's being posted, I'm reading the description and I'm looking at myself, or I'm trying to answer, can I do this? Can I do that? if I said yes, then I can definitely do the work. And I didn't even know that I can become a business development representative of a marketing agency in the US. And I learned all of that just because when I read the job description is, I think I can do this. So that's what happened. And right now, my main skill or niche that I'm actually offering to all of my clients is business development and email marketing. So that's my main skill, all right? Or that's my specialty rather. So aside from your niche, of course, you have to define that. Next is that you have to start looking for where you can get those clients. So as for me, I started with Upwork, and there's a lot of platforms out there that you can actually start looking for your client. Even your social media accounts, it's a platform that you can use to reach out to those clients that you think you can offer your service for them. But as a business owner myself and then a co-founder of SAS, which is a VA agency, we also provide that. So if you're interested to become part of our team, become one of our virtual assistant, we do provide free trainings, which I will be creating a series of videos for you to get started. And that would be up to you. It's free, so you can learn. And then if you wanted to become part of our VAs, you're most welcome to do so. But if not, if you'd like to use those learnings through my videos somewhere else, that's totally fine. All right. So yeah. Lastly, before I end, I know you have to prepare quite a lot of things, or the things that I just discussed, but the most important thing is you have to prepare your mind. So you have to prepare yourself. It's not going to be easy. Well, there are those that, you know, lucky enough, as they say, or just simply blessed, wherein they were able to land on their first client just for a week or a few days after they started applying. That's possible, yes, but there will be time, or there are those people that really needs time to be able to land their first work or their first client. So just prepare your mind, and while you're waiting, don't just wait. Do everything that you can. Watch YouTube videos. There's a lot of free trainings out there with Coursera and different platforms, even with HubSpot, which is one of the tools that I'm using as an email marketer. There's free trainings in there that you can actually watch and get certificate every time that you finish a specific learning or a specific topic or course or something like that. So lastly, I mentioned earlier that, you know, social media will be part of your portfolio or like a resume for you, and that works well for me. That's because I make sure that, you know, I do my best to present who I am as a professional virtual assistant or a freelancer to all of my clients. So I show who I am with regards to the way that I work, the skills that I have, or even I introduce myself, even my family, or you can actually see all of my posts. But I make sure that all of my social media accounts are optimized in a way that if clients saw it, they will see a potential in me, especially because I'm one of the co-founder of SAS as well. But right now, I hope that everything that I said makes sense on your end, and please watch out for next videos wherein that's going to be more on training to get started, or at least to help you with different skills or niches that you can actually choose from to get started. So thank you so much for watching.